Hey, good morning students. Now in today's video we are going to study the next kind of polynomial, that is a Laguerre polynomial. And before this we have studied the Hermite polynomial and Legendre polynomial. On the same line we are going to proceed. That means we have to study the Legendre Laguerre differential equation. Then it's a Rodriguez formula and its various properties and orthogonality property, along with this generating function of the respective polynomial. So this is the way of studying the respective polynomial, and once we finish this we have to study one more polynomial, that is Bessel function, right? So let's go ahead and study the next kind of polynomial, and the name of next kind of polynomial is Laguerre polynomial. And this Laguerre polynomial is denoted by letter Ln of x, like Legendre polynomial is denoted by letter Pn of x. Hermite polynomial is denoted by letter Hn of x. Similarly, Ln of x. It has generating function, it has a Rodriguez formula and a differential equation, right? Once the three things are known, the most important things are, all the three are important. To prove some orthogonality property we need a differential equation, and to obtain first few polynomials what we need is a generating function, right? So let us go first for a differential equation. So Laguerre differential equation, LDE, is, what is it? A differential equation. Its a differential equation is xy double dash plus 1 minus x y dash plus ny is equals to 0, right? This is the Laguerre differential equation, and its Rodriguez formula is Rodriguez formula. The Rodriguez formula for Laguerre's polynomial is ln of x is equals to e raised to x ln of x. This is equals to e raised to x into nth derivative of x raised to n into e raised to minus x. So this is the Rodriguez formula for Laguerre polynomial, and what is the thing left is the generating function. So I can say generating function. So generating function is denoted by letter gxt, and this is equals to e raised to minus time xt divided by 1 minus t. This is a exponent divided by 1 minus t. So this is the generating function for the Laguerre polynomial. Once these three things are known to you, you can obtain any property and its orthogonality property, or simply I can say you can solve any problem based on the respective polynomial, right? If these things are known, let us obtain first few Laguerre polynomials, right? So let's go ahead, and to obtain first few Laguerre polynomials what we need is a Rodriguez formula, and let us obtain first from Rodriguez formula. So if you put n equals to 0, you will get L naught of x. So L naught of x, that means n you are putting value equals to 0, so you will get e raised to x into 0th derivative, that means no derivative, of x raised to 0 e raised to minus x, right? X raised to 0, that means 1, 0 derivative, that means no derivative. So e raised to x into 1 I will put, and e raised to minus x this gives you e raised to x, and e raised to minus x will give you e raised to 0 again, and that means the value of the first Laguerre polynomial L naught of x is equals to 1. So we got the first Laguerre polynomial by using the Rodriguez formula. Similarly, you can also obtain by using the generating function. So let us obtain the next one, L1 of x. So L1 of x can be obtained by putting the value of n equals to 1 into Rodriguez formula, and this gives you e raised to x into first derivative of x raised to 1 e raised to minus x, right? So this gives you e raised to x as it is outside, and first derivative of this. So use the UV rule, first function into differentiation of second plus second function into differentiation of first is 1 only, and this gives you, I can take out e raised to minus x common. If e raised to minus x taken out common, you will get e raised to x into e raised to minus 1, that means e raised to 0, that is 1, and inside you will be left with minus x plus 1, right? This implies that the value of the first Laguerre polynomial L1 of x is equals to 1 minus x. So you got the second Laguerre polynomial L1 of x also. Similarly, let us obtain the L2, and next few polynomials you can obtain later on. This is the practice for you. First next few, that means L3, L4, L5 at least, up to L6 you can obtain at home. So e raised to x into second order derivative, n you are putting equals to 0, x square into e raised to minus x, and if you take its derivative you will get e raised to x as it is into first order derivative, no? Into d dx of, take the first derivative, e raised to x square as it is, first function into differentiation of second plus second into differentiation of first is a 2x, isn't it? Now again you have to differentiate this with respect to x. So if you again differentiate this with respect to x, what you will get, e raised to x I will keep as it is. This is minus time. So first function into differentiation of second, minus minus will become plus, first function into differentiation of second plus second, minus sign is there, so I am putting minus sign as it is, first function into differentiation of second plus second into differentiation of first is a 2x, right? This is over. Now go for this, and there is a positive sign here, so 2 is outside, I will write 2 outside the bracket, and first function into differentiation of second, that means with negative sign, first function into differentiation of second plus second into differentiation of first is 1, so this is over, and thus this gives you e raised to x into, now e raised to minus x you can take out common, and if this is taken outside the bracket you will get e raised to x into e raised to minus x, that means 1, and inside the bracket you will be left with x square minus 2x minus 2x and plus 1, and if you simplify this you will get this is equal to x square minus 4x plus 1, and this is the value of L2 of x, right? So this is L2 of x. This is not quite visible for you, but I think you can, I will write here the value of L2 of x again. L2 of x. So this L2 of x is equals to x square minus 4x plus 1. So this is the third Laguerre polynomial, right? Oh, sorry. Here 2 is multiplied to the 1, right? That means here we'll get the 2 value, not 1, because this 2 is multiplied to this e raised to minus x also, no? So we'll be having this 2 here. So this is your L2 of x, right? And next few obtain L3 of x, L4 of x, and L5 of x at least, right? This will take more time because you have to take the number of derivatives and this becomes more lengthy, but still go for this. And now let's go for some properties of Laguerre polynomial. And then orthogonality property. Properties of L of x. So let's go for the first property of the Laguerre polynomial, and the first property of the Laguerre polynomial is Ln minus 1 of x, and this is equals to n Ln minus 1 dash of x minus Ln prime dash of x. This is the first property, and the second property will be always correlated with this, and that will be homework for you. You can do that. So how to prove this property? The easy way is just observe the equation, and if the equation is having it's a derivatives, L dash, that means it's a derivatives. It's a derivative of x. So differentiate the generating function with respect to x and simplify the equations, you will get this kind of property. If you do not have derivatives of the given polynomial, then differentiate with respect to t. That's the two ways. And this is having L dash of x, so consider the generating function. What is the generating function? The generating function g of xt is equals to e raised to minus time xt divided by 1 minus t. This is an exponent divided by 1 minus t. This is the generating function for the Laguerre polynomial, and this is equals to, its left, right hand side is left, I think. This is Ln of x into t raised to n upon n factorial, right? So this is also very important. I think while writing the generating function, I just wrote this one side only. So please consider this side also. Ln of x is equals to t raised to n upon n factorial, right? If this is the generating function, now differentiate the given generating function with respect to x. So differentiate given generating function with respect to x. And if you differentiate with respect to x, then what we will get, let us see. So 1 upon 1 minus t will be a constant. It will be treated as a constant, so I will write outside the bracket. So 1 upon 1 minus t is outside, and e raised to x differentiation is e raised to x only. So e raised to minus xt divided by 1 minus t into differentiation of this with respect to x will be equals to minus time t divided by 1 minus t, right? Because there is x only, so differentiation of x is 1 and rest of the things are constant, so you will get this kind of differentiation, and this is equals to t raised to n upon n factorial is again constant, and the differentiation of Ln of x is equals to ln dash of x, right? Now once the differentiation is done, now see this e raised to minus time xt upon 1 minus t divided by 1 minus t is again a Laguerre polynomial, and hence for this I will write ln of x into t raised to n upon n factorial into minus t. This 1 upon minus t is one more extra. 1 minus t I will shift on other side, and this will be multiplied. So 1 minus t into t raised to n upon n factorial into ln dash of x. Right? Now simplify. What is the simplification? Simplification here you are having t raised to power n, here t raised to power 1. So this will become t raised to n plus 1, and negative sign will be here. This is also, you can multiply this bracket to this. So first term you will get this only, and minus time t raised to n plus 1 divided by n factorial, and this. So let's do that. So the minus time ln of x into t raised to n plus 1 divided by n factorial, and this is equals to t raised to n upon n factorial into ln dash of x minus t raised to n plus 1, this n plus 1 divided by n factorial into ln dash of x. So what we need here is, here we are having t raised to power n plus 1, but here n factorial. So you must have here, if t raised to n plus 1 is there, the denominator you are must be having n plus 1 factorial. In terms of the power and factorial must be same. So let's make this power and factorial same, so that we'll get the easy things. So what we need to do to make this n plus 1 factorial, multiply by n plus 1 and divide by n plus 1. So, and here you need not to multiply by anything. Here you need to multiply by n plus 1 and divide by n plus 1. So after doing that, what you will get is minus time ln of x into t raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 factorial into n plus 1 plus is equals to t raised to n upon n factorial will be as it is into ln dash of x minus, now here t raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 factorial into n plus 1 into n plus 1 into ln dash of x. Got? So the power and factorial becomes now equal. Now one more difficulty is that the power t raised to n plus 1 is there, and here t raised to n, here t raised to n plus 1. So do something so that you will get t raised to power n, or same common powers, and if the powers are common you can cancel out t raised to n, because you are not having t anywhere in the given property, anywhere in the given equation. And to do that, let us replace n plus 1 replace n plus 1 by n, and to do that you must put the value of n equals to n minus 1 in the given above relation. And if you do this, what you will get is this minus time, here you are having n plus 1, that means n must be replaced by n minus 1. So minus time ln minus 1 of x into t raised to n plus 1 will be t raised to n upon n factorial, and this is equals to n plus 1 is there, so n plus 1, that means n. So you should, I will write n here. This is equal to, now you need not to do anything for the first term, n factorial divided by t raised to n upon n factorial into ln dash of x minus, I will write down, minus here you are having n plus 1. So n plus 1 is replaced by n t raised to n plus 1, that means t raised to n upon n factorial into L n dash of x. Now n is n minus 1, right? So you got this kind of a relation, and you can just have a look on the above equation so that you will get some surety whether you are on the right track or not. So on the left hand side you are having minus 10 L minus 1. L minus 1 of x is there, and it is having a coefficient n. We are having n, that's okay. Here L minus 1, this was there, no? But it's not having a dash. Okay. L dash of n minus 1, we are having this also. This, okay. So t raised to n divided by n factorial will be exist on both sides, so that will get cancelled out, and you will get n into n into ln of n minus 1 of x. So this one minus time n into ln minus 1 of x, and this is equals to ln dash of x minus m into ln minus 1 dash of x. This, so if I shift this negative sign on other side, this will become positive and this will be a negative, and you will get your respective polynomial, and hence therefore I can say n ln minus 1 of x is equals to n ln minus 1 dash of x minus ln dash of x, and thus the property is proved for the Laguerre polynomial, right? So let's go for the second one, and the second property is for you as a homework. Second property is property number 2 as a homework. Ln plus 1 of x is equals to 2n plus 1 minus x into ln of x minus n square into ln minus 1 of x. This is the property, and to prove this one, I think this is easier. On both the sides you are having ln of x. There is no dash. So consider the generating function. Generating function is known to you, and differentiate the given differential equation with respect to t, and simplify this. Once you go on simplifying, replace n plus 1, n minus 1, whatever will be there in the given equation by n, equate t raised to power n common on both sides, cancel out that, and remaining things will be your property, right? So hope you can do this. So you are having a practice of doing this in the Legendre polynomial and Hermite also. So let us, I think, hope you have understood this Laguerre polynomial. It's a Rodriguez formula, differential equation, generating function, and first few polynomials we have obtained, and along with this we have studied the first property of the Laguerre polynomial. So we'll stop now here. Thank you.